Welcome back to the Angry Man Podcast with Jason and Greg. So this particular video is inspired by the fact that Tyson Fury retired this past week from the sport of boxing. Now, it remains to be seen whether or not this is truly a retirement or if this is a situation where Tyson Fury is leveraging retirement to better position himself in negotiations with Anthony Joshua. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to assume that he is in fact retiring. So that begs the question, what is the state of the heavyweight division? Because that era of the heavyweight division is essentially coming to a close. That era is the era of Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, and Anthony Joshua, who have been the three most popular names in the sport over the last, let's call it 7 years. Now, we know that the heavyweight division historically has been the glamour division of boxing, and I personally believe that you can tie a correlation between the decline of the heavyweight division and overall boxing. Now, we do have gentlemen that have carried the sport, the lower weight classes, like Canelo Alvarez, Gervonta Davis, Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, to name a few. But when you look at the other divisions in boxing, there appears to be young up-and-coming fighters that are ready to take the mantle when the current era of those divisions move on. I'm talking specifically about, 130, 35, 47, 54. Those divisions seem ready for the next wave of fighters. Is that true of the heavyweight division? Now, I'm going to go over a few names. I've compiled a list of names here of heavyweight fighters. These heavyweights are either 31 or below, and they're the ones that I would say probably have the highest probability to be next up. However, I do not believe any of these guys are popular. Some people will know them, some people probably won't, but I do want to go through a list of these gentlemen. I'm going to play probably some videos from YouTube so that you can see who they are, their faces, their videos, their fights. I'm not gonna go, it's not gonna be a long clip, but I will play it so that you can see their face as we are talking about this. So let me share my screen very quickly. And the first gentleman up, let's see. So you should be able to see my screen here. Let's make sure this is going the way we want it to go. Okay, we got, I don't know if I want to start with him, but let's see. So we're actually going to start with David Adelaide. David Adelaide, 13-1. His promoter, if I'm not mistaken, is Wasserman Boxing. And he just recently had a TKO loss to the gentleman that we're watching here, Wardley, Fabio Wardley. So, David Adelaide, he was looking like someone that could possibly, I like his speed. I like his power. He seems pretty athletic. But he got put down here. Now, this isn't uncommon for heavyweights. At the end of the day, one punch can end a fight in the heavyweight division, but he is someone that could possibly bounce back and be a contender or someone that we see in the very near future. So I just want to put his name out there because many of you may have heard of him. Many of you may have not, but it's somebody to definitely keep our eyes on. All right, the next gentleman is Morata Giri. He is 31-2. Now, his most notable fight is with actually Oleksandr Usyk. He is 29 years old. I forgot to mention David Adelaide is 28, but he is 29 years old. He is currently with, I believe he's with Matchroom. I'm not certain on that. But he is definitely someone that could possibly be one of the names that we hear in the very near future. Let me push this up forward. Yep. So he's the gentleman in the black shorts there. He had that loss to Oleksandr Usyk, unanimous decision loss. He was certainly competitive in the fight, This was at cruiserweight, and he's now fighting at the heavyweight division. So he is a name that, perhaps could be a name that we hear in the very near future. Let's see. Who do I want to go to next? Let's see. Let's see who we want to go to next. Here's a name that a lot of people are probably familiar with. Efe. You guys know him bad with Ijaba. He is a heavyweight wrecking machine in terms of overall power. Some of his most notable fights, he just recently had a DQ win over Kosobuski. This was on ESPN. This is not the fight that I'm showing here, but he has devastating power. He's one of the more popular names at heavyweight. Efe is currently 31 years old, and he has a record of 20-1. So he is a name that definitely gets a lot of respect and a name that is well recognized amongst boxing fans. So he's one that I think could possibly be the next big thing in the heavyweight division. This is him walking out. So we'll see. We'll see if he's one that can take the mantle. Let's see who else we got here. This is a name that I don't think will be, common to most people. But this gentleman's name is Justice Honey. And he is currently 25 years old. He's 12-0. He's with Queensberry Promotion. Most notable win was against Andrew Tabiti. Unanimous decision win. I don't know if his video is going to play. Actually, it looks like it's not going to play, unfortunately. I'll see if I can come back and get it to play. For whatever reason, it doesn't seem like it wants to play here. The gentleman here, I think everybody's going to know, is actually going to be two guys we're going to talk about here. Daniel Dubois and Philippe Herkovich. Now, we know Daniel Dubois. He was recently in the ring with Oleksandr Usyk. Knocked Anthony Joshua into another stratosphere. So he's a not young up-and-coming heavyweight. He's 27 years old. Record is 22-2. And then we got Herkovich, who is currently 17-1. He's 32 years old. Potentially could be a player. Daniel Dubois is promoted by Queensberry Promotions, and Herkovich is promoted by Matchroom. So two young up-and-coming heavyweights that, could be players in the game. Probably Dubois has a better chance of being that, but nevertheless, we got two up-and-coming heavyweights here that we should be keeping our eye on. All right, so let's see. Do I have anybody else I want to go to here? Let's see, which one is this one? All right. Now, we know these two gentlemen, of course. They were on a recent fight. Big Baby, Jared Anderson, who I think was, a lot of people felt that he could take the mantle, and Bakole. Now, Bakole washed him in this fight pretty good. And I think a lot of people are now interested in seeing Bakole. Let's see. Bakole is 31 years old. And Big Baby is now 25 years old. Bakole is 21-1. Big Baby is 17-1 now. Promoted by Top Rank. Bakole, MTK Global is who is currently promoting them. Both of these, I think a lot of people want to see Bakole back in the ring with that power, granite chin. He's definitely someone that could be a player, and I wouldn't count out Anderson. He's still a skilled fighter. I just think he took this fight on a little bit too soon. And I think we have one more that I would like to discuss as a part of this video. And I feel like this gentleman did very well against Anthony Joshua and Dillian White. His name is Jermaine Franklin. Let's see if we can get this video to play here. But Jermaine Franklin showed pretty good skills against both those gentlemen. Doesn't look like it's going to play here. Let me see if I can get it to go. Let's see if we can get it to go now. There we go. So this is a clip from when he fought AJ, but he got good skills, good fighter from the States, a bit smaller, good speed, reflexes, decent power. Somebody that could possibly be a player at the heavyweight division moving forward in the future, in my estimation. So just wanted to just talk about this a little bit. I know this isn't probably the most popular topic, but you know, at the end of the day, it's an important topic because the heavyweight division is an important division for the sport. And if that division isn't moving, then we could be in a bit of trouble as it relates to heavyweight. So you guys tell me what you think in the comment section. Did I get it right? Are these the 10 that most likely have the opportunity to take over in the heavyweight division? And if I miss someone, please let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to hate, like, comment, and subscribe. This is the Angry Man Podcast, AM Sports Media, and I am out.